My mother-in-law asked me one time, how are you going to be happy if you don't have kids?
When people ask me why I didn't have children, my cute answer is, I forgot.
I wanted to be around kids my whole life. By the time I was childbearing ages, I found myself traveling the world with an import-export business, and that didn't really make for marriage material at that point.
My first job was as a babysitter. I was a summer camp counselor, so it was a focus for me. And then when you're focusing on something that you're not getting, it just, like Cheryl says, there's a hole there, but you have to learn to mend it.
Both wives of the presidential candidates talked about mom as if she were woman. Both candidates did that. And so we are often left out of the national conversation on education, on healthcare, on child rearing, on anything, because we are not mothers.
Being single and dating as a woman with no children, it's interesting the stigma that even men put on you as somebody that they would potentially date that doesn't have any children. I've been asked why, with kind of a judgmental tone.
Constantly meeting new people, women to women, they're constantly asking you the same question. So how many kids do you have, or do you have children? Men that I meet, they don't ask the question so much. It's really interesting. But that's the common ground that women find.
I've experienced, somebody saying to me, do you have kids? And my saying no, and then they're kind of looking, it's like they're at a Hollywood party and they're looking for the next important producer.
It's very tough for women who identify as women who wanted to have children and or even who didn't want to have children, and as their fertility wanes, feel a little piece of their femininity waning as well. I use the word child full, because we fill our lives, we choose to fill our lives with the children that we love, and what an opportunity that is, not only our nieces and nephews by relation, but our nieces and nephews by choice.
Childless, a non-mother, I actually like that term better, because I have lots and lots of children in my life.
I have 9 nieces and nephews, so I have children in my life, and I'm really happy about it.
I never looked at my life as being missing something. A week taking care of my niece and nephew, and that would remind me of why I was so glad that I had forgotten to have children, because it is relentless parenting.
I think what women who are moms would be surprised by is how much we care about children in general.
Women without children tend to be more charitable than other people. They tend to be more involved in their community than other people. Not just because we have the time, but often because we also have the heart and we are hungry to give it.
I think this is a really important topic to let people know that you can be happy without being a parent.
I love my life. I'm out in nature all the time, and so life is great. And I'm going to go babysit this afternoon for a 4-year-old, so I'm happy.